Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, we'll be working on the Corvette today. Not really a project on the Corvette, but something that we're going to bolt to it. And before we get to that, yes, the supercharger is out of the car. We're still working on that value plate project. And you guys should have already seen that video, pending everything goes well for that. But for today's video, we'll be working on some running gear on the car. And you guys have also already seen the 15-inch brake conversion, the 15x10 wheels, those Jegs SSR Spike wheels. Well, today we've got a matching front set, well, not a set, matching one front wheel, and we're going to see if this fits. So what we have over here is a Jegs SSR Spike front wheel. This is a 5x4 3/4 bolt pattern, so the Corvette bolt pattern. It is 17 inches, like I said, in diameter, and it's 4.5 inches wide. Now, I am actually not sure if this wheel is going to fit. I know this wheel will fit base model Corvettes, but I do not know if it will fit a Z06. And I also don't know if it'll fit the 6-piston Brembos on the SS. I tried my best to get a template made for these. You know, unfortunately, you can't download like the side profile of these wheels. And kind of the one good thing is the mounting flange is only like 1 inch and 3/4, 1.75, I think, from the outside edge. So we might be able to use these on the Corvette and the SS, but like I was saying, I did not have a great mock-up for these. I ended up cutting out some cardboard templates just based off the back spacing, the offset, and as well as kind of just the outside diameter of the wheel. I think they'll fit. For my cardboard templates, it was close. I may need to run a small spacer, and when I say a spacer, like a 3mm. But my problem is I'm just not 100% sure if these are going to fit. So I got this wheel for $179 shipped. They were like 20% off. With this wheel being less than $200, I figured, you know, what the heck. Just take the chance and purchase the wheel. It got here, I ordered it on Monday, like late Monday, almost into Tuesday. It shipped Monday night, and it got here Wednesday. So it got here in 2 days. I didn't go through Amazon, just went through Jegs.com and got here in 2 days. Because I'm actually going on vacation soon, and I wasn't going to be out of town. I was worried about this not getting here on time. But let's go ahead, put it on the car, see if the wheel fits, and that will answer the question if these Jegs SSR Spike, Jegs SSR Spike skinnies will fit up front. Alright guys, we have some good news and some bad news. Let's show you the good news. So you guys can see we have these stock 19 cup wheel off. And as you guys can see down here, we have the 17x4.5 fitting over the Z06 brakes. Nothing's rubbing, nothing's grinding. Now guys, this is a super tight fit. I had initially covered the brake caliper up with painter's tape. The tape's over here actually. And I test fit it. And I was like, wow, that is super close. I swear, guys, we have maybe 1/8 of an inch between the spokes and the caliper mounts, if you want to call it that, in the middle. You know, because there's like 3 ridges on the PBR, the 6-piston PBRs. So 1, 2, 3. And these things are super tight. Now, the bad news is, since these are 17s, I'm going to have to go buy some more tires. You know, Black Friday is coming up. Maybe someone will have some sales for some tires, so I'll be on the lookout for some tires. But guys, I can't believe that this fits. Like these are gonna look awesome. So that was actually kind of bumming me out about this whole 15-inch conversion. Was I was gonna have this real sick back setup, but I wasn't gonna have any fronts. I was like, you know, I started looking around. I started to see if they sold, if SSR, if the Jegs wheels came in an 18. Unfortunately, they do not. They only come in a 17, and I was like, man, those aren't going to fit. Then I started posting some posts about the Weld Racing wheels, and particularly their Ford Star D5 drag wheels. And I had a couple people, I basically posted on Corvette group and the SS group saying, hey, you know, would you rather go with a 18 by 5 or a 17 by 5? And people piped up, said, hey, the 17 by 5 will fit. And okay, so that gave me a good reference point. I'm like, okay, so the 17 by 5 will fit a Chevy SS CTS-V ZL1. I got the wheel specs. The one piece of information that I could not find was the back spacing. You know, I don't know if that's like a top secret weld thing or whatnot, but I could not find any information on the back spacing on the weld wheels, which is unfortunate, you know, well, kind of actually fortunate for me. So that put me in the ballpark of that. I know that a 17-inch wheel will fit an SS, a ZL1, you know, CTS-V with those big brakes. And folks also said that it will also fit a C6 Z06. So I got the specs on the Z06 wheels, and the Forged Star and welds either come in a 17 by 4.5 or 17 by 5. So I took that information. I'm like, okay, I know the rough dimensions of the width of the wheel, that'll fit. Then I found the Jegs SSR wheels online. And like I said, I saw folks put these on base model Corvettes, but the brake calipers are a completely different shape. You know, they're just a twin piston caliper, not a 6-piston. So I was like, okay, I don't know if these will fit. And that gave me a ballpark figure. Like I said, I cut out templates. I cut out the initial template to this wheel, and it was close, but you know, cardboard isn't super accurate, and I had to cut a hole in it, and it was just a mess. Now, I'm actually gonna go test fit this on the SS, but you know, my main concern for these wheels is not the SS. You know, if they fit, they fit, that's great. But let's go ahead and see if they fit. If they don't, not a big deal, I'll just keep the spares. All right, guys, as you can see, we are in front of the SS, and obviously the wheel fits. However, the one problem I ran into was when I bolted the wheel on, it would not move, it would not budge, it was stuck against the caliper. There is a point in the caliper right there. I think you guys might be able to see that. It's where the pin goes through. Well, that was actually stuck against the barrel of the wheel, so that was no good. So what I did was I went and grabbed my hub-centric 3mm spacer, and I put that in. You guys might be able to see it. I'll try to get some light. Yeah, you guys might be able to see that. See that, like, the hub, and then the aluminum, and then the wheel? Well, that's because I have a 3mm spacer on there. And that actually gave me enough clearance for the wheel to fit on. So as you guys can see, the wheel turns without issue. So we should be golden. It's a little tight, but I think that's just kind of how the brakes are, and I'm not seeing any powder coat or anything peeling off, so we should be good. And so there you go. If we want to run these 17-inch front skinnies on the SS, we can. I was not buying these in anticipation of these wheels fitting. You know, yes, you guys might say it does not fit because it requires a spacer. A 3mm spacer is not going to make a difference when it requires, when you're tightening the lugs down. You guys will have plenty of thread engagement on the lug and the lug nut, so we should be good. And now I just need to go get a set of tires, so we will leave that for a future video update. And if you guys were curious, yes, the caliper will stick out more than halfway outside the wheel. And yeah, so I'm probably going to have a set of 18-inch skinnies for sale, the CTS spares, very shortly. So I may post them for sale before this video gets posted, but we'll see. So if I sell those, I'll be able to buy a set of tires for the 17, so that should be pretty sweet. So that's gonna be it for today's video. It's more of a test fitment on the Corvette, but they do happen to fit the SS, so that's pretty sweet. And we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Also, if you want to know when I upload new content, hit that bell notification button down below. And as always, if you want to help support the channel, click all the links down below. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.